definitely not been 2 brackets level of down, but a little down.
Do this.
Are you prepared?
Oh, love to see some Raffina representation. But for those of you who just joined the stream, no, I'm not gonna say that. Freshwater is more of like a bronze player than a bronze player. Do you wanna like more of a bronze player than an iron player? So, you know, Freshwater's been studying Moon via watching the gameplay with Lonnie, so they've got a bit of an advantage, a recon advantage. Moon is going to commit to these really big explosive chains to get some damage out quickly. You see Freshwater checking to see if that one landed. You're waiting for that damage to hit so that those purples open up. And sets off that 3 chain. It's gonna be 3 rows. Very, very top of the board. Moon fighting for their life at the top there, but not enough space.
Someone owes me an apology.
And today's winner is...
Oh, do you see it? Because I see it. Unfortunately, both players missed it.
Here it comes.
Oh boy.
But that power 2 is not nice. Freshwater keeping that that height difference nice and tall is gonna, you know, mitigate most of that damage already. Basically just kind of blocks off the left side of the board, although those greens are incomplete there for this main chain, and that yellow won't allow them to go back to the bottom, but the big 3 is all it takes to really take that game. Moon having the stairs, but not really having the pieces for that all-clear attempt. 5-chain rush is just gonna slam that down.
And today's winner is...
There's a very obvious speed differential between both players, as you can see. Hey! Okay, well... It's not the worst. There was potential, I'm gonna say. Now that's gonna be a harassment chain. But Moon's actually gonna fend that off with a 4-chain. The challenge from Freshwater is kind of pushing Moon to build a lot faster.
Someone owes me an apology.
And today's winner is...
Long GTR. GTR still open. Kind of a tough extension.
How's that?
Here it comes.
How's that?
4-chain response to the harassment. Fends off most of that damage. Freshwater having a nice little efficient 4.
Cerulean.
Moon not getting the piece to set off their... What is that? 1, 2, 3... Potential like 4 or 5? I don't know. The Moon was definitely building something.
And today's
So a little
winner is-
flustered with not getting the perfect pieces. Okay, Freshwater, finishing up that GTR. Tail's a little wonky, but conversion, no, not converting the tail into a harassment. Aiming for the 4-chain rush. That's fine, because the longest chain to defeat your opponent is, say it with me,
Someone owes me an apology.
long
And
enough.
today's winner is...
Freshwater up 6 games. Moon kind of tapping in right now. Like I said, the speed of building going up, up, up. Surely Moon wants to take a game off of Freshwater.
Cyan.
Unfortunately, that chain's not going to be long enough.
Here it comes. No.
And those 2 rocks
Someone
are
owes
gonna
me
do
an
it.
apology.
And today's
Freshwater
winner is...
takes the match off Moon. 7-0. Bit of a brutal gap. Oh no.